Seeking English S.A.T. Workbook, page 376, problem 4, no calculator. The graph of a linear function f has intercepts a0 and 0b in the xy plane. If ab is greater than 0, which of the following must be true of the slope of the graph? F. A, it is positive. B, it is negative. C, it equals 0. And D, it is undefined. Okay, this should be pretty easy to do. We don't need to know very much about it. If you just draw it and start looking at the basic shape, hopefully this will come together. What you don't want to miss with this one is this. AB is greater than 0. So, okay, greater than. This means that either A is negative and B is negative, or A is positive and B is positive. You're not going to have a mix of positive and negative here, or you wouldn't produce a number greater than 0. You'd either get a 0 or you would get a negative number. Okay? So that is important to understand. If you miss this point, you're going to get the problem wrong. Okay. A0, 0b. Assuming that they are both positive, here is A0 and there is 0b. And the precise position does not matter. All that matters is the relative position. That would be a line going through there. Okay? So if they're both negative, you have A, 0, and then 0b. Okay? You have there. Other line. These lines both have negative slopes. You can't have a line going through here, okay? Because then you would have one number would be positive and the other number would be negative, and then you would have this would not match that. Okay, to get a positive slope, you would then need AB being less than 0, being a negative number. So let's look at our possible answers. A is positive. I just ruled that out. B, slope is negative. In both cases, we don't need to know which line it is. Either way, it could be, any intercept point and almost any slope. What we do know is that they're negative. Okay, both slopes are negative. So equals to 0. Slope with 0 would be like this. It would be flat. That also does not work because of this over here. Okay, and it is undefined would be the opposite thing here. So those things don't work all because of this. And if you somehow don't know why they're giving that to you, then you're going to be lost. Assume that they gave it to you for a reason. Okay, there are many things on the test that they give you for no reason, but first work from the assumption that everything is going to be useful in some way. Most of the time it will.